Good afternoon and welcome back. This is Dylan Kimlin live from PPL Brisbane, and we can see Ludovic just running past the camera there. We've got the Open Women's Singles semi-final underway, and we have the duo Ludovic versus Katie Hart. Currently 1-1. You've got Shaki closest to camera, Katie Hart opposite, and that goes long. Hart, Shaki taking a 1-point lead. Ben, we watched some of the Masters singles events on Friday. The Open Women's is always a fascinating event to cover, as these ladies can absolutely rip the ball.
Yeah, 100%. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Thank you for joining us. We are into the tail end of the PPL Brisbane Pro. We'll let this public service announcement commence and finish. Very, very exciting times. These ladies will be leaving nothing on the court as Lou Shaki sends it just wide. We've got the right-hander versus the left-hander. And very, very interesting match coming our way. Hard to call it at this point in time.
Yeah, Ludovic Shaki, captain of the Brisbane Breakers, getting the team's first victory last night at the Major League Pickleball Australia event. She'll be looking to carry that through to this game, that victory, that momentum. Now, you mentioned Shaki's currently defending. I would say Katie Hart has a slight lead here of 2 points, but what Shaki is trying to do, so she keeps ripping the ball to the left. The reason being, you mentioned that Katie Hart is a lefty.
Oh, the ace serve. Katie Hart.
You do not see aces very much. I don't know where that ball ended up. Somewhere in the commentary booth, it's rolling around. Oh, no, it's over there. It's rolled back on the court. The wind is that strong.
I look silly then.
Anyway, what I was saying, because Katie Hart is a lefty, the ball will... Shaki is aiming for Hart's left backhand, which would be her right hand. Currently 2-5. I'm mumbling all my words up, Ben. You got to save me here, mate. We have a serve straight into the net. Side out once more.
It's a bit of a shame that cafe is closed up a little bit early. Coffee would help us out ever so slightly, but look, the excitement of this game and the journey of this game, I'm sure, will liven us up a little bit. Same with that sun that's starting to shine through as well. We love to see it. Shaki just snags the corner, we think. She does indeed. That's an incredible full stretch shot. There you go. That is fantastic sportsmanship there as well. You can't hear it on the broadcast, but Katie Hart almost overruling the officials, saying, no, that ball was in. And that is just tremendous. She will not let that ball land in. She takes it on the volley, snapping it down to the corner.
That has sailed long. That sun, as you mentioned, has opened up.
Thank you.
It is a bit cool at the moment. Here in Brizzy, pushing on 4 o'clock.
That's a shot and a half.
You can see an immediate adjustment here from Ludovic Shaki. As I mentioned, she was aiming for that left side a lot. Has had success in the last couple points. Aiming for the right side, however, in that instance, not the case. Side out, 5-3.
Attention players, can I get David McElroy and Alexander Tran to the desk, please? Can I get David McElroy and Alexander Tran to the desk, please?
That's a matter of inches. Very close to the line there.
Yeah,
Hart confidently calls it out.
Just tailed off. You see an additional ball rolling onto the pick-and-roll surface. 2 in fact, apparently. But yeah, that ball just tailed off beyond that sideline. And that's a great shot there, right on the edge of the kitchen. Lou Shackey.
She's actually very successful with that backhand roll quite a lot. I'm just going to retrieve these balls because I'm worried that they are a safety concern for our players.
Yeah, make yourself useful, Dylan. Great drop shot there. Such a well-orchestrated point there. Lou Shackey. Incredible player there. The Breakers captain.
Oh.
And again, can do no wrong.
Shackey ripping that along. We're just going to score update. I'm guessing it's 5-6. And Shackey's moving to the left side of court.
Need a little bit of vocal love from Jen, our official.
Well, that's how you know the breeze is strong. You can't see it on camera, but one of our barriers is just blown away. It is 5-6, I was correct. Quickly adjust the scoreboard. Side out, Hart gets it back. These are 3 games to 11, by the way, win by 2. In this semi-final, there's a massive crowd brewing. Half of them watching the men's games that have just been going on. Absolutely electric atmosphere. Lob has gone long. Hart moves to a 2-point lead. Things to be aware of. That's also called out. Katie Hart has a ripping forehand. That's got her to the lead thus far. Perfect shot there, right on the line. Oh no, called long. 5-8, I don't know who that was. Someone was very pumped up on their game. I think that's...
Yeah, not sure who that was, but heated game nonetheless. A lot of passion.
Oh, wow. Ludovika Shackey. I don't know how she does it too, considering the... I'm going to tell this camera gentleman to get out of the way of our camera.
You don't mess with the great man's equipment. Commentator Dylan laying down the law here at UQ. It's all right, mate. We didn't see your face on camera. We don't think so. I think you're in the clear. You could just pop your head back in if you want.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, go and incriminate yourself. Now, one of our videographers looking after the scene here, making our fantastic athletes look even better than what they are. Looks like we've got a couple of ball boys and ball girls assisting us now as well. There's that community as well, jumping in there, helping us out.
Yeah, we do have to give a big thank you to all of our PPL staff. Our camera crews, videographers have done an incredible job thus far. I believe it's 9-8. Get a confirmation from our official Jen Ramamuffy. I do apologise, I had to run off and retrieve some of the balls, as it is quite blustery here at the moment in Brisbane. So I had to quickly run away. Ben covering the desk though, great job. Lob attempt. Hargraves lets it bounce. Solid discipline. Confirmed that is out. No, 9. Oh, Ludovika Shackey ripping that one in the corner. She has had significantly more success on the right side of the court. Currently 9-9. Double end of backhand. Katie Hart on the advance. Protecting that net. Beautiful drop. Oh, wow. What a rally. This Open Women's Singles semi-final is starting to heat up. Ludovicka moves to a game point. And she takes game one. Great effort. She had to battle hard. Katie Hart had the lead there for a fair chunk of that game. Ladies will quickly pop off, have a breather, and then we will commence game two. While we're doing that, we're going to jump into some commercials. Ludovicka being the captain of the Brisbane Breakers, we'd like to thank Heaps Normal for sponsoring said Brisbane Breakers.
Can I have another lager, please?
Same for me.
What do you reckon?
It's good. Another lager. No booze, no worries.
Wow. Oh, sorry. Welcome back, fans. You have missed absolutely nothing apart from an epic rally to kickstart this second game. We are so sorry that ran a little bit overtime. We thank all of our sponsors and partners here for the Brisbane Pro and the Pacific Pickleball League, but it is red hot from the get-go from these two fantastic ladies athletes. Katie Hart's come out with some venom in her game. Again, taking that early lead at 2-love on the scoreboard.
Well, I did see she was talking to Supercoach Mike Newell, who was awesome giving us our Jupa announcement last night. But no doubt she's had a bit of a strategy change coming into this game too. If you are just tuning in, Ludovicka took game one here for the Open Women's semi-final. Currently 3-0.
Jeez Louise, 4-0. So must win set or game. What's the actual terminology? Set or game?
We use games.
We use games, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I have been told the right thing. I've spoken to a few of the community and some of them call them sets as well. So, look, I think you guys are happy with either or. You know what I'm referencing. But, yeah, must-win game here for Katie Hart to keep her hopes of a gold medal alive here at the Brisbane Pro.
Yeah, God forbid we sound anything like tennis, which ironically both Hart and Shaki come from a tennis background, hence why they're so good at singles. But yeah, we call them games, and then a set of 3 games is referred to as a match. So it's currently 1-4. Shaki trying to dig back here.
That was an outrageous return there from Katie Hart, swinging full into the corner of the court and put Lou Shaki on the back foot straight away. That's well left there from Lou Shaki.
Yeah, Hart teed off, had the chance, couldn't convert. Side out, 1-4. We can see a slight change in tactic here for Katie Hart. I've noticed she's trying to present a lot more of the net, cover that space, forcing those low percentage shots from Shaki, resulting thus far in a 3-point lead.
Spin on that ball there, Lou Shaki. Oh, the tape tickler. and the insincere apology.
It is infuriating in singles when that occurs, because you go through all of this work and then your opposition gets a quote-unquote lucky point. Can be pretty demoralising. And just like that, as I say it, after that net roll, Lou Shackey gets 3 points, ties the game up. Katie Hart calls a timeout. We utilise the time once again to go to a commercial. Thank you so much to Franklin, being the ball sponsor of our event thus far. We're utilising the X40s. Franklin Pickleball also getting involved with our Major League Pickleball Australia teams. As we can see, I'll swap the cameras around. You can see Katie Hart there having a chat to her coach. That is allowed during a timeout. You are allowed to speak to a coach. No dramas whatsoever in that regard. Katie Hart's returning to court. Once again, thank you to 6-0 for being one of the major sponsors of the PPL, being involved in all of the PPL events thus far. Players recommenced. Wow, look at the hands. The athleticism. Hart did read that shot there from Shackey. She knew the backhand flick was coming. Couldn't capitalise on that. 5-4. Wow. That's a confident shot. Katie Hart, a double-handed backhand, ripping it down. Simply unretrievable. And Lou Shackey returning with interest. If you can do it, I can do it too. 5-4, game 2 of this semi-final. The drop attempt unsuccessful there for Shackey. We have a side out. Once again, thank you to our official Rama Murphy for covering this event. There's a beautiful shot there by Shackey right in the corner. As we can see the shadows coming from left to right as the sun slowly sets here in Brisbane on the pickleball surface, pickle roll surface, my apologies. Been an amazing experience. Our players have had nothing but praise for the pickle roll. The bounce of the ball is played very nicely. There's that presence of the net I was just talking about. Katie Hart starting to brim with confidence. Lou Shackey too good in the end. Double-handed backhand is just out of reach of Hart. We've just had a red hat of Coco Lococo coming on screen. Retrieving the balls for the ladies. And that's actually a big help. Especially during a singles game. Running after the balls non-stop can be quite tiring. Shackey defending Hart too good. She's really starting to impose her will at the net right now. What a shot. Forehand. Applying that top spin, skimming away out of Shackey's reach. Hart just a little bit over ambitious in that one there. 5-7, Shackey to bring it in. Look at that. Hart pumped up, Very pleased with herself there. Currently 7-5. We have a side out. A lib return from Shaki. She's trying to mix things up here. Looks a little bit out of the sorts, Lou Shaki. Katie Hart on absolute fire though. Lob attempt. Shaki with a smash, puts it away. Shaki's going to have to dig deep here. As she defends a 3-point deficit. And that's just sailed wide. Hart was in the prime opportunity position there. Couldn't get proper purchase on the paddle. And once again, looks like we have a timeout here on the side of Hart. Currently 7-8. Shaki still serving. We're going to go through to another commercial break while we wait for the ladies to have a breather. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors for being involved with this event. Welcome back. Play straight underway. Thank you once again to Engage Pickleball. We have a recall here from our official Rammer Murphy. 7-8. And that is a phenomenal shot. Hard ripping that down the line. Beautifully placed. 8-7. We've got a good old-fashioned Gold Coast, Sunny Coast battle right here for this semi-final. Fantastic placement of the ball there by Shaki. Katie Hart representing the Gold Coast region. Ludovika Shaki coming from Sunny Coast. Mooloolaba KT Academy. That serve has gone long. Unforced error there for Shaki. 8-7. Ah, placement. Perfection there for Hart. She has a 2-point lead now in this game one.
Sorry, Ben is back in the commentary booth.
Yeah,
bumping the microphone with his big head. Sorry.
Welcome back, Ben.
Thank you, sir. Just been wandering around and checking out all the action around the courts, and Katie with the big air swing, intentional air swing to let that ball go over the sideline, mind you. But I tell you what, there are some epic matches going on. The semi-final for the men's singles division, Wes Vine and Alex Fairbanks going the distance on that far court. And then we've got, obviously, this game here going to a third and deciding set required for the women's singles semi-final. So that's epic. Straight after this, we're going to go back-to-back gold medal matches. So depending on, actually apologies, we've got 3 matches to go on this. We've got a men's semi up next between the young Lucas Pascal and Tan Huynh.
Oh, yeah, Tan Huynh.
Tan Huynh, sorry,
Yep.
apologies. And then we've got 2 gold medal matches back-to-back. So the women's gold medal match, singles gold medal match will follow after the men's semi-final. And then the men's gold straight after that. So we are finishing with a bang here at UQ St. Lucia. We are loving this sun shining through as well. Well, I am anyway.
Yeah, it's warming us up a little bit. The if you are just tuning in, Katie Hart took the first victory there, game 1, in a closely fought battle. I think Shaki had probably the lead mentally at the start, but Hart bounced back very well.
That's game 2, isn't it? This is the decider. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it is game 3. No,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
no,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
right.
Lou Shaki took first game, and Now Katie Hart bounced back. You're right, though. Obviously, just that's an incredible shot there. Opening up down the line. Too good.
Yeah, my apologies. I was referring to the momentum in the second game then.
Oh, mate, you're all over it. Just
Hart
had the numbers wrong.
Well, Hart was definitely playing from behind, but she came back so strong. And keeping playing strong right now, 2-0. I think Shaki is a little bit just mentally shaken, Ben.
Yeah, it looks a little bit out of sorts. Yeah, even just little things like that, right? Where the shots are fantastic from Katie Hart. You can't take that away, but tough mentally when you haven't been able to jump on a ball, kind of to make an effort, to make an attempt, and just like that, Katie Hart is lighting it up here on show court. 4-love lead already.
Yeah, I just think that Shaki doesn't really have an answer for Hart's just oppressive play. She keeps coming straight to the net and dominating.
Just the angles as well that Katie Hart's finding can do no wrong at this point in time, and it's powerful serve one side, and then quick flick, the forehand roll, finding the angle.
Yeah, 5-0.
You can see the intent there behind Katie Hart's swing. It's a really good return there from Lou Shaki, but the intent from Katie Hart just then was to go back down the line. So she's working Lou Shaki overtime around the court. Katie Hart working hard. Lou Shaki's there in control. Fantastic hustle from both athletes.
And that might be what Shaki needs to bounce back here. 1-5, solid angles. That's called wide. 2-5. We have had a couple serving errors thus far. Shaki adding another one to the tally. It's 5-2 currently. Hart serving it right to left. And if you are new to singles, the reason she's serving right to left is because she has an odd score. And the right side of the court is referred to as the odd side of the court. As Ludovika Shaki has an even number, she'll serve from the right side of the court.
The more you know. Well, that's a great shot down the line there from Lou Shaki.
We have a timeout, and I was actually just about to say that. I would not be surprised if Hart calls one. General rule of thumb in pickleball, if your opposition gets a quick 3 points, you want to call just to cut the momentum of your opposition. We're going to quickly go through to a commercial break while we wait for the ladies to get back on court.
Can I have another lager, please?
Same for me.
What do you reckon?
It's good. Another lager. No booze, no worries.
Discover a community designed for over 50s that lets you do you.
Welcome back. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors. Got Katie Hart tickling the line. There you go, Ben. It's starting to...
Oh, we've got him, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the party, Dylan.
I don't know if a tickle party is one that I want to be involved with, Ben, if I'm being honest.
Mate, I mean, each to their own, right? Like, the tape tickler, the line tickler. I mean, a tickle party sounds like something completely different, but...
You're going to get the nickname Elmo, mate. Tickle Me Elmo, if you remember those old toys back in the day. As we are playing a game 3, the ladies will swap sides of the court as Katie Hart has reached 6 points. They do technically have 2 minutes during this swap if they decide to use it. It doesn't look like Shaki and Hart are going to do so. Fair enough too. These ladies have just played non-stop pickleball all weekend. They want to see it done. 6-3. I definitely don't want to see it done. We've had an absolute blast thus far.
Oh, good lob shot there. Just wide. Watched all the way there by Katie Hart. I think the Bris just grabbed that one ever so slightly and forced it wide. It was a nice looking shot. A couple of points here back to back now for Katie Hart.
Yeah.
8-3 now in this deciding game. Sorry, Dylan, I'm going to stop cutting you off.
No, you're right, mate. I would not be surprised if we see a quick timeout here for Shaki if she loses this point, because Hart is definitely on a roll. It's a great shot there by Katie Hart, ripping that along. And she is full of confidence. Yeah, there's the timeout, called it. She just wants to halt that momentum of her opposition. Katie Hart, brilliantly played right now. We'll go through to some more commercials while we wait. The ladies will be back on soon. Welcome back. Timeout done. We can get back into it. Game 3, semi-final. Katie Hart having a healthy lead right now. And you've got to wonder, Ben, what is Shaki going to do here strategically? I feel that she's probably been a little bit outplayed by Katie Hart.
Yeah, I agree, but I think she's on serve now. And oh, no.
And that has landed in the kitchen.
I was going to say maybe Lou Shaki tweaks her service pressure and her service strategy, but no love from the net this time. Trickles over into the kitchen. Katie Hart into the net as well. Who put that there? That's a lovely shot down the line. Full stretch. And the scoop double backhand. So still a healthy lead, 4-7-9. Lands inside. Lou Shaki. Katie Hart just has a giggle. Impressed by the shot itself.
Yeah, sometimes when your opposition just plays a worldie, you just got to acknowledge it and get back on the horse. And very quick couple of points as a result. Katie Hart calling a timeout. That's something that we've seen consistently throughout this game. As soon as Hart loses a couple of points, she calls a timeout immediately. I'm going to quickly get a timeout update from our official Jen Rammer-Murphy, because the players only have a certain amount.
Absolutely. We're about to see the great man. Need to see him more on camera as he enters show court, talking to our official. That is your commentator, Pickleball Australia, Pickleverse of the land down under. He's been gracious enough to welcome me into his ranks, and we've had a fantastic weekend, going back and forth, and some relevant content of sorts. Mate, I'm just pumping your tyres. Just telling you, a fantastic job this weekend, and gracious enough to bring me into your space.
Well, my head's already big enough, mate. You don't need to do that. But what I was just doing was confirming with our official Jen Rammer-Murphy that so Katie Hart has used all of her timeouts.
Okay.
So that is relevant. Here we are at a important phase of the game. Lou Shaki getting it back. Currently 7-9, 2 points. Shaki still has one timeout, should she want to use it. So during the course of play, each game, remember we talked about games and match. Yep. Each game, the players get 2 timeouts each. Each match, they get 1 medical timeout.
Lou Shaki's just chipping away, and now she's level.
And this is where those timeouts come into play, because I can guarantee you Hart would probably be calling a timeout right now with the momentum. Yeah.
Oh, long as well.
Wow. What a comeback.
So game match point here for a spot in the gold medal match is Lou Shaki at the baseline now.
She is dug so deep. Hart had full momentum. That scored long.
Oof. Question asked and answered, just long. So Hart gets the side out that she was chasing. Punishes the ball to the corner, fires herself up. 10-all now. We go beyond 11 points. First player to get the 2-point break will claim this semi-final. Hart goes hard and around to the corner.
Crowd on their feet. Katie Hart has dug so deep.
Now the tables have turned. Momentum in the favour of the server. 11-10 is the scoreboard. Match point number 1 for Katie Hart. And it goes wide. Getting it done is Katie Hart. Through to the gold medal match here for the Pacific Pickleball League. Brisbane Pro. A fantastic result. An epic game between these two wonderful ladies of our sport. Commiserations to Lou Shaki, who will go off and compete for what I believe is a bronze medal.
Yep, correct.
So a great result nonetheless. But Katie Hart through to a gold medal match here in Brisbane, ladies and gentlemen. How good is that, Dylan?
That was an absolute ripping game. Katie Hart dug so deep. Tremendous comeback. Well deserved to get through to the gold. And I look forward to covering her game very soon. On that note, we will end the stream for now, Ben, as we have a couple more games to get underway this evening, muddling my words. But on that note, Ben.
As always, it is your pleasure listening, our pleasure watching. This is Ben and Dylan, out for now.